Mic checker. Chicka. It's not son, baby. Yeah. A one time, baby. What? For your mind, baby. Yeah. We gonna shine, baby. And what we do, we gonna grind, baby. Yeah. What? And this is another episode. Swingers After Dark. And this is your host. Not son, baby. Here we go. You know, when my homeboys cheat on their wives, their spouses, their girlfriends, you know, I don't want to know anything. The less I know, the better. Like I don't want to know if he's fucking around on his main squeeze. Because I don't want his girl to come to me and ask me, did I know? When I did. It's like, I don't want to lie to protect my homeboy. So therefore, I don't want to know anything. Like, I want to have a legit no. You feel me? It's like, I don't want my homeboy to put me in a position where I got to cover his ass. And the fucked up part about it, I may be cool or even friends with the wife, with the spouse, with the main squeeze, with the girlfriend. You feel me? Because people don't have to be blood to be family. Relatives are blood related. Family, you don't have to be blood related to be family. So your wife, his wife, could be like a family, or not even like, is family to me. But because I have loyalties to my homeboy, I gotta lie for him. And then I'll feel fucked up. And that's why I don't ever want to know or meet the mistress. I don't want to meet the mistress, the side piece, the booty call, the one night stand, whatever the case may be. I don't want to know any of that. I don't want no parts of that broad. I don't want to get to know her. I don't want to keep meeting new chicks. I don't want to keep opening myself to different women that my homeboy brings around. You feel me? Like, if his wife or his girlfriend approaches me and say, you know, now son, did you know about him fucking around on me? No, I did not know that he was fucking around on you with your sister or with your cousin or shit, even with your mama. I don't know. You feel me? That's why I do not want to meet the mistress. I have no interest in meeting the mistress. Leave me out of it. I want nothing to do with that. I want nothing to do with messy shit. Because when you said I do, you made a vow to be faithful to your woman, to your spouse, with your significant other. And I'm not covering up your ass. So no, I don't want to know anything. It's like, if you commit a crime, don't tell me you're about to do it. Because even though I'm not going to snitch, I still don't want to be in a situation where I'm questioned about police officers. And then I got to keep up a fucking alibi or keep up with the lies that I might forget. You feel me? So that's why I don't want to know about your illicit activities. I don't want to know about your nefarious acts. I have no interest in that. Just like I have no interest in knowing that you fucking around on your spouse, on your girlfriend, on your main squeeze. I don't want to know. You know? It's like that song by Mario Winans. I don't want to know. Na, 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 na. As you can see, I don't know the song beyond that, but you get the point. You feel me? You understand? But not for nothing. Listen, not for nothing. You know, when you find out that your homeboy is in a relationship and he constantly cheating, then it's up to you to pull him to the side and let him know the pitfalls of fucking around on his main squeeze. Like, I'm not saying that you should play the moral police, but just let them know, yo, fam, it's like, you know, if you keep doing this, it's going to catch up to you. And you're going to lose a good thing over a nut, over a good nut. Like, if you're going to cheat on your girl, you might as well get in a polyamorous relationship. You might as well get in a poly. You might as well have a girlfriend. You feel me? You might as well sit your lady down and tell her what it is. Tell her, look, I am not monogamous. I'm polyamorous. I want more than one life mate, life partner, or I want more than one fuck buddy. You know? Like, when you tell the truth, you don't have to keep up with the lie, because the lie is hard to keep up. It takes too much energy to keep up a lie. And you try to like memorize your lies. And then when you get caught up, your lady gonna be like, yo, but you said this, or yo, you said that. And then you constantly got to keep up with a lie when you could have just said, look, this is what it is. I'm not a one woman man. And that's why you have a lot of dudes. You find a lot of dudes, they regret walking down the aisle because they're not out of their whole phase. You have a lot of dudes, they get married in their whole phase. And then you wonder why the marriage doesn't last past, 3 years. The marriage don't get past 3 years because the dude is in his whole phase and he still want to sample some shit. You feel me? Like he's not ready to be committed. Like the idea, listen, people fall in love with the idea of marriage than the actual engagement within itself, because a marriage is a partnership. Shit, to take it further, a marriage is a financial partnership. It's like two companies coming together, two corporations coming together. A marriage could be your greatest asset. When you got your shit straight and she got her shit straight. When both of y'all are solid, both of y'all are well established. When you and your mate are well established, then that's a perfect match. It's really two businesses coming together. That's what a marriage is. A marriage is a partnership. Fuck love. What love got to do with it? Love don't mean shit when both of y'all are broke. When y'all struggling. Yes, I get it. You want to love your mate unconditionally. I get it, but we're not living in a fucking fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't want to be superficial at the same time. Because if your mate go through like a dry spell, or if your mate like go through like his or her trials and tribulations. When your mate go through his or her trials and tribulations, you want to be with your partner through thick and thin. You don't want to jump ship because that would make you weak. You feel me? You give your mate the tools and the words of encouragement to not give up, to let them realize that, it's not how you fall, it's how you land. And that's what a great spouse is about. Like everybody's going to go through rough spots in life. Everybody's going to go through their rough patches. But at the same time, you want to make sure that your partner is established enough that they can bounce back from a setback. You feel me? Do they have enough comeback in them? Do they have the comeback in him or her for a setback? You feel me? And that's what, being in a solid relationship is about, but that's a whole nother discussion. Back to the lecture at hand. But like I said before, I don't want to know anything. I don't want to meet this broad. You feel me? It's like my homeboys know not to come with me with the bullshit. It's like when you cheating on your wife, don't tell me, especially when I'm friends with her, because she's like a sister to me. Like if your wife is like a sister to me, or your homegirl, or your girlfriend rather, I don't want to know. Once again, I don't want to know. Na 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 na. Once again, I don't know the name of the song by Mario Winans. I just know the name of the song is I Don't Want to Know, and that's the only part of the song that I know. That little bit of the chorus, that's the part that I know. It's the only part that I know of the fucking song. But I'm not going to spend too much time. The bottom line is, I don't want to know if my homeboy is cheating on his wife, on his girlfriend. I don't want to meet the mistress. I just don't want that smoke. You feel me? I don't want to know anything. So when he get caught with his pants down, literally, his wife can't come up to me and be like, you knew he was cheating on me. No, the fuck I didn't. Nah, you got me fucked up. I did not know. And I could legit say I did not know, because in reality, I didn't. Why? Because I told him not to bring any of his mistresses around me. I don't want no parts of the fuckery. So don't tell me about your mistresses, about the chicks that you fucking with, your booty calls, your one night stands, you paying for pussy on the side. I don't want to know about that young broad who you talking to, who's still a freshman in college. I don't want to know any of that. None. You do your thing, and we talk about more important shit. But if any of my homies need advice, I'm there for them. No doubt. I'm gonna give it to him straight with no chaser. You know, either you're gonna commit to this marriage, or be honest with yourself and tell them that that's not what you want. And then you will have to sit your ass down and sit your wife down and figure this shit out. Either work on your habits or on your addiction, or just go y'all separate ways. But not for nothing, fellas, you should already know what you want out of life before you jump the broom and before you say I do, because you don't want to waste your time and hers. It's not fair to you, and it's most definitely not fair to her when you still want to live out your player stage and want to be a hoe on the streets. If you belong to the streets, belong to the streets. Because if you belong to the streets, then you do not belong to one woman. And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark, and this is your host, Not Son, baby. Check out my website at www.notsonblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them, The Swinger Manifesto. It's on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it. Shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. That's swingpodcast@gmail.com. Hit me up with any questions or concerns that you may have. Rate, share, subscribe, and comment on this podcast. Dig. And on that note, until next time, peace.